Okay, we're back here on Minecraft again, and I don't want to waste any time, so we're going to get right into it, I think. Alright, we should be alright here, I think. We just need to get up to here. So if we work out where this is, we should be alright. I think this is accurate. Yeah, that's definitely accurate enough. Alright, well, we've got to start from here then, I think. So, we need to start from here, so we'll start here. Yep, we'll start here. Okay, grab the wand. And then go to the other side. And, oh god, no. Oh, okay, I need to work this out better. Okay, let's do this better. Okay, we could do this from here, I think. So you can grab a block, put that block down. I might want to make it blatantly obvious what block I'm using. That way. And then go for this one. And then go up to here, I think. Yep, that looks accurate enough. I'm honestly thinking maybe I should consider, yeah, I'll copy this actually, and we'll copy it like, I need to be like right in front of it, but it's kind of hard to tell where I gotta be. So what I want to do is I want to find roughly the middle. Here, it's about an even number, so I guess we'll go here. Or should we go in the corner? If you go in the corner, it would be easier to tell where we gotta go from. You know, let's just do it from a corner. Yeah, that works. Okay, that works. We're going to start off by building the next floor, going all the way up to here. And I think we need to go... I think we need to go from roughly here. I think. Yeah, this would be even onto that side, but we need to rotate this so it faces the other direction, and we need to connect it to that side. So let's see how we go. Okay, we're on the right track here. It needs to be 2 on this, but we also need to make this look even to this side. I think this might be perfect right here. Okay. Okay, I think this is perfect. Let's see, go down a block though, so we could actually connect it together and hope that this will work. Oh god, I think that's right, and then paste. I guess that kind of works, but now I need to make the circle again. I guess that kind of worked, right? I mean, it wasn't a total fail, and all I'd have to do really to fix this is to just add another layer. And I'm not lazy, I'm gonna do this properly. I think all I need to do is just go here. And then that should be connected, but I can't remember how many I went out in order to get this accurately done. I think it was 4? Yeah, 4. Because in order to actually make this work properly, I need it to be accurate enough. So it needs to go out 4. maybe we can make this. Oh God, really? I don't care. Probably just done a scam. Okay, I think that's accurate enough. That's all connected. That's all gonna be how tall this thing is gonna be altogether. Now I just need to make the second circle, and I think we'll be fine. But let's just see what we could do to make this other circle accurate. Make accurate enough. I need to get the copper block out. Wait, do I not have a copper block? Let me try that one. Yes, I do have a copper block here. Okay, I believe all I need to do is put the copper blocks around here like this. Why is that not? We'll work this out. Do the same thing over here, I guess. Why is there two lots of copper blocks here? That's weird. And then I guess we could take that out and then put that there. That could work, I guess. Or maybe we could just do something like this, I think. And then that's two. Okay, that should be there. I think that is almost accurate. I just don't know how I'm gonna fix this. Because that's gonna be like that, and then that's gonna go out like that, and then that's not gonna look accurate at all. Man, I need to get everything perfect. Okay, that looks like it needs to be there. So, this is maybe one block. Who cares? I kind of do. I kind of do, to be honest. I kind of do. That is accurate enough. Yeah, I think that's all perfect. Let's just do this now. I'm gonna make this into the circle we need right here, so we can just copy and paste it right here. Oh god, no. Okay, all we need is to remove all that. Copper block here, and then take that block out. Okay, I think all we need to do is the same thing on the other side. We should be all good to go. My goal here was to just try to get this accurate enough. I was most worried about the staircase, so we're going to do this and get the hardest part out of the way first. Because, you know, it's always good to get the hardest part done, and then it's downhill. I'm not sure what I'm actually going to build next. Whether I want to build the dining area or build a theatre. I'm thinking the theatre because that might be the hardest one for Kurt to do, so I might just build that myself, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go about here, and all we'd have to do really is just copy this. Gaming Lab Live has been suspended until further notice. The reason? You only just noticed that now? I made that announcement a while back. But the only reason I'm making that announcement is because, well, I have no other games to play. What's the point? I'm playing on a game that you don't even... Oh my god, not this again. I'm gonna have to get this accurate again. I hate this so much. Okay, I'm gonna have to try my best to get this as accurate as I can. And it's gotta be perfect as well. Okay, I need to figure this out. Okay, I think I know how I can do this. I just need to grab the copper blocks again and do this thing again. Like this. Okay, you don't need to say that, dude. That's not the reason either. But I might have to reopen the channel actually because I might be getting a new game tomorrow. think that's accurate enough. Let's see. We need to make sure this is in line with that build as well. So I think we just need to go down one and then attach that to here. Okay, this is a bit weird. What the heck is going on here? This should be accurate enough. I hope so. Okay, that should be in line with everything. And now that's just gonna... Let's just try it. No point dwelling on the past. We must just do it now. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty decent, in my opinion, my professional opinion. We got a lot of work to do actually. Okay, I think we just need to connect these two together, and that's it. I think. So let's do that. Okay, connect these two together, and then I think that's okay. Not really. Oh, I know. You know what I could have done actually to fix this? I could have just done this. Instead, I had to take the long route. Okay. Now for the copper blocks, and we'll fix this too. And then we're done with the staircase, which is honestly what I'm looking forward to. I know that's not the reason. I just had to make a joke out of you suspending your own second channel. It's actually the third, but you know it's fine. But you can say it's the second because Gaming Lab Adventures is pretty much dead. If you don't remember GLA, I killed off that channel because I think. Gotta try and get this done. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, that's looking pretty decent. I'm happy with that. I'm actually quite happy with that in general. Okay, now we just need to make sure everything is properly done. And I guess we'll work this out as we go along. Okay. So with the what's it called again? The Jesus Christ, I forgot what it was called. With the stage, we've got until this space here, right here, to be good with it. Like, we got that much space to work with. And we've got the second floor and the first floor to do it with. So that'll be interesting to see what I come up with there. Michael, did you see what I did on the... Did you see the post on the fishing thing? I posted on fishing today. Again. That's why my connection has been absolutely trash lately. Because I was at the beach house. Just try and get this all done. I should just copy and paste the whole thing again, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm quite happy with copper blocks being the block we use for this. I wanted to try and introduce my favourite colour into this build as much as I can before I have to do Kurt's. And I know I know what I'm gonna do for Kurt, and it's gonna be funny. I'm looking forward to doing it actually. Okay, maybe this could work. And then I just go like this, I guess, and then take that one off, and then I think that works. Oh god, no, that's not gonna work, is it? Did I make this too short? I think I might have made this too short. Just like me in real life. I think I made this too short. I think I need to go one more forward. And then I think we're good. I always have to plan for this to be the case, so we're going to try this out. Boom. Perfect. Okay, let's see here what we got. We've got all that done. We've got all that done. That should be all good. We're just going to continue this little pattern and just see how we go. I'm a little bit worried about what I'm going to do for the next, for the inside walls. I figured out what I'm going to do there, but I do know one thing. The walls are going to be around circular. So I'm going to build around the walls and the entire inside will be how it looks. That's good to hear, Michael. I think you just went to go see it now, didn't you? Okay. That's fine. Could we do this instead, maybe? No, I'm not a fan of that. Oh, no, since this is a top floor, I don't think it really matters. I think we'll go with it, actually. I think we'll go with it. I'm not sure, but we'll try. I think it looks alright, and I also think for this top floor we're going to build an arcade, so we need to figure out what we're going to do there. Yeah, I think we're going to do that, and then we'll leave these sides here, because I think that's what they're supposed to look like. I guess you might as well just continue it, right? Okay, let's just see how we go. Okay, that kind of works, and then we just do the same thing we did before. Just connect this side together with this side. Should be no issue. If I get Kurt, if I'm gonna get Kurt involved with this, I'm gonna get him to help me with a lot. I really want to build the theatre today, like all of it. I'm thinking, and if we get all that theatre done, that's the hardest bit out of the way, I think. Yeah, I think that'll be the hardest bit out of the way, which will be good. Okay, we need to figure out what we're going to do next. I think I want to do some lighting. Let's do that next, I think. We'll do this one. We'll just see if we can get all this place lit up. And then I think what we'll do after we've done this, I think we've got to start building the theatre, which would be pretty cool. I think I'm just going to do something similar to my mansion. Keep it cheap, keep it simple, but I also want to make it a little bit different to how I did the other one, which would be pretty cool if I could keep it looking at least a little bit different. Although I should play Cyberpunk on Gaming Lab Live, I'm not gonna. For the reason you said. Alright, now let's see here. Now, next up we'll do the rest of this. And then I think we'll start working on the theatre. If we're going to do that, we're better off just leaving it like that. Then at least nothing gets wasted. Dude, stop disrespecting that car. Electric cars are not bad in the game. They're just cars. Who cares? You can hate them in real life, but who cares about it in GTA 5? It's not that big a deal. It's just a game. I might even do day 6 after tomorrow's stream as well, just to continue the trend, I guess. Might be worth it. Then I guess we'll do this side. Although then again, I do want to use this for something. I have an idea. Not a smart idea, but an idea might help. Let's do this and then connect that to there. Place that like that. That goes like that. That goes like that. And then that should be enough to connect this to the floor. Okay, now I get it, but did you keep it the first time at least? If you didn't keep it the first time, I think I still have my right to have that comment removed. Anyway, alright, that's perfect. Almost. I'm going to keep this as like an art gallery. We're going to use this as an art gallery and hope for the best. I think, what can I do here? We'll do this side, I think. So I want to go to the opposite corner and just see what we could do there. Fair enough. I kind of gave up on doing the podium vehicle altogether, to be honest. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then I need to change the block to this. Yep, and then I think it's paste. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused here. Why is this looking a bit too big? Oh no, it's not that I need. I'm glad I didn't put paste down, otherwise I would have been absolutely screwed. It's this one I need. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay, that works, I guess. Let's do the same thing on the other side, and I'll look for the best here, because I really want this to work. We're gonna make this into a wall, I think. But it's not gonna be that big. I want to use this as an art gallery, but I don't want the calcite to show. So I'm thinking maybe we'll replace that block with the black concrete, or whatever block we're going to use for that, right? So we should do whatever block we're going to use for the walls, we should probably use it for this. So I'm thinking I want to use, I know what I want. I'm going to use this for the wood, I think. I think this might be the best block to use for this job. Never thought I'd use crimson, I'll be honest. But it's actually not a bad looking block for this thing. Okay, let's do this. And then I need to also remove this somehow. Right, that's fine. And Michael, if you're interested, we could do that heist that we fucked up yesterday. And a KO. I'm a bit worried about the KO though, to be honest. Okay, and I think what we'll do with top, I think we'll just make that black concrete and just connect this side together. And then I think after that, we're not going to use it for galleries. I just want the first floor to be galleries and nothing else. I think that's alright. Although then again, if we do that like this, it's gonna look kind of odd, I'm thinking. So I need to work this out. Alright, I'll work this out as I go along, but right now I need to just do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just keep going down like this. Just need to light up this place a little bit, just so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, now we do this. Just make sure it's all connected in a way. Just want to make sure it's all done. We shouldn't have problems. I'm not recording on my potato. I'm not recording on a potato this time. Or at least I'm not on a potato. I'm back home again, so we should be fine. As long as the internet where you are currently is not bad. I'm back home. My internet should not be bad at all. Hopefully. Now let's see how this looks. Okay, that looks okay. I'm going to use this, and then we're going to connect this to this side here, like that, and then use the toolbox. Connect 2 and 2 together, go calcite, put that into there, and then I need to figure out how I'm going to do this side, because if I do this, if I break one block here, that's not going to show very well on that side. So we either need to make a choice. So many choices to make. Okay, I think I have an idea. We only need to do the outside, I think. So we shouldn't need to worry about this side. We should only need to worry about what's going on around the outside. So if I'm not mistaken, if I want to make this into like a floor kind of thing, then we need to put this going around the outside, just like this. And then that should be exactly what I need. Going around to the outside. And then that should be accurate enough, I think. Should only need to do one. And then for the rest, you go around the outside like this. I think it won't matter if it's like that. So we go around the outside like this. And it should be okay if I do it like this too, because we're gonna make this connect to the next floor, I guess. I'll work on the kinks as we go along, but that's fine. Okay, that should be okay if I just go to there. And then we need to work out what we're going to do there, actually. Do we want to go like this? Maybe. And then I think that should work. I'm not sure about this, but we'll try it, I think. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. I think I'm better off just using the toolbox, though, for this. Yeah, we'll just use the toolbox. It's way easier to use that instead. Okay, we'll use that and then connect that to there. I think I'm really procrastinating what I'm doing because I need to get to it. Wait a minute. We should not need to do this area here. If we're going to make this into a theatre, we do not need to do this space at all. We should only need to go to a certain point. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll go to where this ends right here. And that's where we'll cut it off, kind of. So from about there is where we want to cut it off, I think. So we'll go about here, and then paste calcite like that, and then hopefully that'll work. Yep, that works. Okay, and then we need to and then we need to use the black concrete, connect that to there, just like that. Alright, and then need to do the same thing on that side. That should not be a problem. We also need to make an entrance to this deck. I am really taking this seriously. I think I might be taking this a little too seriously. Okay, I did that on that side. So do I need to do it on this side? I don't like the idea of that, actually. I mean, maybe it's okay to keep it for until that point, but I don't think it's necessary. Well, let's put this in here, and then hope that this will work. I think all of this kind of needs to be done. In order for me to get everything perfect, it needs to be done. And then I think that needs to be connected to here like that. And then I think that's alright. Yeah? No? No. Okay, it needs to be, I think, one block like that, and then I think that's fine. Is that connected to that? It is. So, if that's the case, then why is this one got 2? Oh no, that's only 3, and is that 4? Is that 4? Yeah, that's 4. Okay, but then I said I don't want that to lead into there. This is going to lead it to the thing, so that's fine. This is going to be leading to, I think, to about maybe. Oh, jeez, I don't know what to do. Nah, I can't do that. I'll do black concrete instead, but only for this section. Only for this section, and then that way it looks a little bit better, I guess. Where's the emerald block? There it is. And then just connect this to here like this. And then I think that should be accurate enough. Nope, not there. About here. And then grab black concrete like this. Chuck that right here. And then all that needs to be connected to is there. So we have actually got quite a bit of space to play with this giant thing. Yeah. The theatre is going to be at the front, and a stage is going to be there. Now, actually, you know what? It might be not the worst idea I've ever had, but we also need to make another deck here. So where's this going to be connected to? That looks as if accurate. Okay, I need to connect this to here, so that needs to be just some oak planks, which should be alright here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, and then goes 8. That should be about perfect. But do I want to make this bigger? I'm really thinking this through, man. I can't stop thinking about this. At least we know that this is going to be where the next deck is, and then there's going to be another deck up here, and then that if we do this, we'll at least be a bit more onto it, I guess. So we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that one there. And then that's the next 4. And that's where all the floors will end. But we do need to make this the same height before. Seriously, we got our first guest, even though it's not open yet. Yeah, we need to. We could make this into an. I want to make this into an arcade, but I also got to think of another thing to put on the other side. Maybe another restaurant. Maybe Macca's. Could be interesting if we could just put some fast food places in there too. I am really thinking this all the way through, am I? Anyway, let's just do this. And we've got some shops over here, so we don't really need to worry about shops. And then I need to like cover this entire thing, like just bring it all the way up to each floor. And then once the thing is done, okay, I'm procrastinating a lot, aren't I? I need to actually get started with some more things. Alright, let's just get going. Okay, we'll just do that, and then do that, and then do that. Now, like I said, I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do. You know, let's just do this. It might be easier for everyone. And then, okay, we'll put that here like that. Okay, and then do the same thing. I'm not really sure what to do here. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I think we'll do this. And I think that's okay. Then I need to get rid of all this, so I guess we'll just use the wand. And then just make that into black. Yep. Because since this is not going to be an entrance where it will be, we won't even have to worry about windows here, will we? But we'll put some in, I think. Or should we? No, we shouldn't. We're going to put curtains in here, I think. Now, we need a big entrance into here. So I think that's what we'll do with this large section here. We'll put this into here. And then put 2 and 2 together. And then I need to start working on the stage. Alright, you know what, we'll start doing that now, I think. We'll put 1 here, so we'll put this here like that, and then, oh god, that really filled it up, didn't it? And then we need to bring this all the way to here, which I think, actually I think that might be perfect. And then we just use block picker, fill that in, and then it should be perfect. We still have this large section up the front to use. We're not even going to use it. I think this is just going to be a big old blank section, or maybe we could use it as a storage thing. I don't know. We should definitely get rid of this too. And get rid of all this. We just want to make sure it's connected to this side here, so go for that. Go for block picker. And then go for that. Yep. And then that should be accurate. Alright, got a nice big area for a nice big stage. Now, I guess the thing I'm more worried about is, well, how big do I need to make this to work? Because we need to make the first floor be 1 area, and that's not going to connect. I guess we could do a little bit, be a bit different. Okay, and then go like block picker, and then go paste, and then go grab that, and then that, and then grab all of this, and then hope for the best. We cannot have bats spawn in here, which we should be fine. I think that is okay. This should be an automatic entrance right into the theater, because that's the only thing that's like stopping it. So if we want to make this entrance, we should do it now, and then we can make this entrance into here like that. And I think that's all I need to worry about. Yeah, maybe one more. And then maybe go like that. And then every third layer we do this. But we're only going to do this for a short period, I think. So, because we need to work out what we're going to do with the other thing here. Oh, jeez. I haven't even decided how much I want this to be a big area yet, or even how big I want the stage to be. I think that might be decent. Let's just take a look at that from a distance, I guess. Whoops, no, we want that, and then that, and then that, and then that should be accurate. Perfect. And then I think we'll just use oak for the stage, or should we use something else? I think we'll go oak. It's just simplified if we just use oak. Or we could go stone brick. I'm thinking either one would look good. Okay, you know what? We could do both. We could do both. Okay, let's get the wood, get the stone brick, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Because this stage is going to be pretty bare bone and basic. But I do want to make it different to how I did the other one. So I guess we'll start by building the stage. So we just want to build something simple. So we don't even need to worry about making this big. That's what she said. And I think that's big enough. Yeah. Okay, okay, we'll do that, and then okay, this should make sense if we just use this, I think. If we just use this, I don't want to go too crazy, I think we'll just do, like, let's just see how this looks. Oh man, that covered a lot of ground. Just didn't do it all. There we go. Just do that section. Yep, looks good to me. And then maybe one more. Why is this one not covered? Yeah, let's just do it. And then, you know what, might as well do that one too. I'm going to be very careful with this, I think. And what the heck, is this spruce? Did I pick spruce instead of wood? Oak wood? I mean, spruce actually doesn't look too bad either. I think we'll go spruce, actually. Let's just take a look at it first, eh? Let's just take a look at what spruce actually looks like. Not sure about spruce, but maybe it actually doesn't look too bad. That actually ain't looking too bad. Okay, grab that, put that there. Now considering that most of this is going to be covered up anyway, do we want to use the yacht? I mean the cruise ship as a So I'm not sure. What do we do? We could block this off by just doing that one block there, and then that will just stop it from eating up this section here. Where we decide to either make this one another layer bigger or not. I completed the game, dude. I'm way ahead of you. It's actually pretty good. It's a pretty fun game, actually, Mind's Eye. I'm still trying to decide whether I want to do that or not. I think, for sanity reasons, I think I'm just going to do it like this. Considering it's just going to be covered up anyway, I kind of want to just see what everything looks like when it's all said and done. Because this section here ain't going to be used. Yeah, it ain't going to be used at all. But this section here is going to be used. So we need to figure out what we're going to do. I don't really want... I think I know what I want to do. I think I know what I need to do. I need to block this off right here. And I need to start working on this section right here, right now. And I think we'll do it with this wand instead. It's a bit more powerful and I think we can use it, so let's just try that first. Okay, what we need to do is we need to get rid of the sections that we're not going to use. So we'll just need to make sure we block this off. I think we only need to really worry about the front. But I haven't decided yet whether I want to go another one out and connect it all together with this, or keep it like how it is and just keep moving forward. It's not easy whether we decide to go out another layer, which I'm not sure if I even want to do, or what we could do. I'm procrastinating way too much now. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this now. One. Okay, no, that's not what we wanted. We wanted to get rid of this, so let's just. Oh no, that's fine. We can leave that there, and then we'll get rid of this. I think I'm gonna decide what I want to do with this later on, but right now I don't need to do anything with it right away. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna make it one more layer and connect it to just here, I think, or here, or here, or here. I think here might be better actually. And then if we take this layer off right now, we should be able to connect this to this block right here. We shouldn't need to use this section at all. Now here's the question, what do we build walls out of for this? I was thinking red concrete. Okay, now we do this, cover that up. And then I think we should be alright. Because considering we're gonna... No, I think we're fine actually if we just do this. And then connect this to this. And then do that like that, and then... You know what? I think I might just continue this tomorrow. And then maybe what we could do in the future is when we get to the second floor, which is likely that we're going to have to do that soon. We're going to have to build some, like, support beams. Oh, God. I don't know if I really want to make this... I don't know if I want to keep doing this to the actual point of make-believe. I'm thinking... maybe we could just do what we want. But the thing I'm thinking of is I don't want there to be no logic in this build at all. Maybe it's one of the last... Maybe support beams and stuff could be like maybe one of the last things we do to this build, because we're gonna be doing this for a bit. I will also say that when we decide to do the flooring for okay, and then just connect this like this, and it should be no issue at all. And then I think we're good. Okay, we should be all good here. That should be all good for just being nothing. And I think what we're going to do here is we're going to put this in here like this. Okay, and then do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then go like this. Should be accurate enough. And then that should be enough to at least start it off, I think. And considering we're going to have another floor right here, maybe that's the way we can connect it in a way. So maybe we got to start thinking about what we want to do with this. Because we kind of started it, but we never finished it. And I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll put 3... We'll do another couple 3 levels here. Like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if I really want to put logic into this, because I think I have ideas on how it could be like completely logical without needing to actually change much with this build. And I think I'm happy with that, maybe. Or should we do a couple more? Maybe we could go to about halfway, and then we could do the same thing. And for the downstairs one, we'll just go all the way to the back. That could work. I think we're going to do a couple more. I think we'll do a couple more, and then I'm happy with that. And then do another set of 3 like that, and then I think that's fine. Let's just see. Yeah, it looks relatively close to halfway. If we do one more, maybe we could go completely halfway. Yeah, it looks fine to me. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's work on the second floor, I think. Even though I should be working on the first one. Okay, all I need to do is just make sure this is accurate enough to the point where it could be useful here. There we go, okay. We did that side, and now we need to start working on the other side. Which should be fine if I just do one more, but I am going to block this off so we can't go any further. So we need to go like this. And then I think that's fine. Because what we need to do now is we need to, I think this needs to be actually, this, actually. Yeah, seems accurate enough. I think we'll do that. I do want everything to look tidy, I guess you could say. And then that could be like the entrance to the room, I guess. Yeah, that works. I guess that works. And then just connect the two sides together, and then you can kind of see already just how that's going to work together. And the best thing about Vibrant Visuals is that you can actually see the shadow down at the bottom. And that kind of gives me a rough idea of where I need to place the next lot of blocks. So, we actually don't need to go as far out for this one, do we? Or do we even need to go out at all? I mean, either way, we're going to have to do a similar thing here as well. Where we're going to have to cover this whole wall with a specific type of block. I'm thinking this way too deep. But the next two of these things are going to be just builds. Like when I build it for you guys, and just build it in a short form video so you guys can see what's going on. I want to finish this one for you guys in short form, but I just want to get this thing almost finished. I think one more. Yeah, that's accurate. Cool. That's good. Now we do the other side. Now here's the thing I want to know. Do we or do we not use some black concrete here like this just to block off the middle part? Because the middle part is kind of, used a little bit. So if we just block this off like here, like that, that should be just about what we need to cover